Hello guys, welcome back to another video. It's been like a whole ass month since I even made a video because this game was so dry. I don't even know what to make content like off of. Okay, well, you see, I was gonna record the Jogger Cafe like, well, on like a Saturday or something, but nah. Honestly, I did have the clips recorded, but I was like, just to like editing them because I'm just kind of lazy. But for this video, it's gonna be Maxi related. And there's actually some things I want to point out that are happening on Twitter, which is pretty funny because one of the developers known as Max, he kind of went off a little bit on a little bit of a drama. I'm not saying it's drama, but he kind of went off on Degree with some comparison thing, and he also did mention a few things, this and that, and he also mentioned there's actually a new leak and stuff like that, and yeah, let's get started. So if you guys weren't aware, devs have been actually posting some leaks for the Mad City new updates, upcoming update. The first leak, as you can see, is Winter's Coming with the snowman emoji and the snowflake emoji at Swifty Studios. This technically was the first teaser that was revealed. This is technically a snowman, alongside you can see that there's actually like winter, there's like snow and stuff like that, and more snowmen here. And these are basically new destructible props that you can like run over on the roads, just like the trees and other stuff that you find. And the second teaser was reposted by Mad City, and this is, of course, a Discord leave emoji, but I mean, not the emoji, but the sound. But here's the video of it, and if you did notice, this sign actually moves now. And I'm pretty sure they sort of like redesigned it for the sign. Hold up. I think the original, like, it's not the sign, but it's like a globe. I think the original globe did not like, yeah, you see the original globe here was, okay, it actually rotates, but not in the way like it does now. I mean, I never knew this thing actually rotated, to be honest. It's also kind of flat, and this one is actually a lot. You can see that there's like depth now, and there's a Mad City logo, and there's the Christmas trees here, more snow. You see those hot air balloons, which are how do I say this? They kind of remind me like that one specific balloon from Clash of Clans, that one balloon level. Because you know those like what you want to call it, planks there, and the string. Yeah, it looks kind of like that. You can also see some other like details of the town that they leaked it before, such as that little thing over there. And I'm not sure, is that a ship or something? I can't really see because it's like blurry and too far to tell. Oh, and what another thing from this was a spinning globe. What I heard is that Chris got the inspiration of the Universal Studios glowing globe. I mean, spinning globe. So this kind of has a similarity with it. And this is technically all for winter leaks for now. And yep, that's all for the leaks that they posted. So up to Max is a little thing. Okay, so here's what he was quoting. I love how, well, what Degree says, I love how, as seen on the design, writes out these fully detailed and complete changelogs for jailbreak. If there's one thing I respect about developers is the transparency in writing out all of them that change, even the smallest ones. Much more beneficial than being secretive. And if you are like wondering, if you think about it, it's almost like he's comparing that Strictly Studios does not like do like full detailed change logs, like lack of transparency. Even though, because you can see one of the clues is like much more beneficial than being secretive. And the devs have like this one habit where they don't like tell everything that they did or fixed. and it's just kind of weird. And Max kind of got triggered and said taking jabs at us using competition as an example isn't going to magically make things better. I have huge respect for us and SEC, but they have a full understanding of what works well. I love it. If you want full transparency, I'll give it. And he goes on a big so here's Max going off of a big because he said something he got pissed off. Anyways, Maxi has been really difficult to maintain and be transparent on because we have so many different systems made by various programmers. Many of them, well, aren't working on the project anymore. It's a big Frankenstein of ideas and content that's held together by duct tape. So what he means is that a lot of past work created by different types of programmers, such as I guess Chief Days and perhaps, are like kind of like their way of coding, like their framework is like really different. So it's like hard to understand how it works and stuff like that. So this is what I mean by here. So no one individually understands the entirety of how the game functions. We all have different skill sets that we bring to the table and try to build on what we have. But we tend to just wing things. None of us are great at marketing or communication. That's okay. Jailbreak has been smooth and great, and iterates on because it's been largely the product of 2-3 people gradually finding over the course of 8 years. 2 of them, one has been here for since day 1, and they know what the shortcomings are. And they rub it out in our faces very thoroughly. Nancy struggles from tech debt and a lot of directional uncertainty. I am the only programmer working full-time during the day. Our other main programmer is in Korea and we don't see him around anymore. Is that today? I'm not sure. Our third guy works part-time, I don't see him much anymore. Who knows that? Who knows what that third programmer is? Our manager Eli has to juggle logistics in multiple games, brand partnerships, marketing, renders, community management, and more, all on his own. He's a dad of 2 kids. Our artists are always working on content and powerhouse. Wait, renders? Then how come the previous game icons that we have look so AI generated? Aren't they AI generated? Because how the? Ever since the start of the Halloween update, when UI kind of something happened with this Photoshop and stuff, I guess moving on to either AI art or something else. I don't know. And all the while, we have the community and QA team that enjoys giving us shit because we can't say chatter what they want of us. Okay, this is actually relatable. Honestly, yeah. We give them a lot of headaches. We would rather just work, but they want us to communicate what we're working on, what we don't always have something unique, presentable. That combines the aforementioned tech debt, making it really difficult to deliver things on a regular basis. And that's really the heart of what our problems are right now. We are really demoralizing to hear constantly dunk on us and to not see much fruit to the labor. But nothing less, I charge onward my best job. I'm doing my best to make this winter outcome something cool. We're doing some facelifts to the city looks similar to the buildings outside the jewelry store. We've got cool nuclear vibe, winter vibe thing coming together, etc. And we're doing facelifts to the city to look similar to the buildings. So I think what he means is if you didn't know, there is these new buildings at the jewelry store. They actually got a facelift, so they actually look a lot more detailed here. You can see, for example, a couple of them here. You can see how there's doors, windows, and stuff like that. And unlike these buildings here, which just look like straight up just dumped there with no purpose, these places actually look like they actually have a purpose, even though they're not accessible. But it just makes the city look way better than just, dumping a bunch of random buildings. Excuse me, a bunch of random parts here. I'm not trying to roast them, but that's just how it is. This thing at the moment looks really out of place. What the heck? All of a sudden, you see one building with a door and a couple windows here. This one, which doesn't even have a single door, not a single window. with just like a bunch of like, I don't know, just one bland building. And final thing is we also got Dungeon HQ, a police HQ dungeon thing in the works, and we almost have the trading feature ready. The team wants me to lead the development or something starting next year. Though I really rather just keep iterating on this for you guys. I don't know what's next year. So a police HQ dungeon. I mean, I think police HQ dungeon thing. I'm not sure what the heck that is, but it sounds pretty cool, I guess. I'm kind of concerned about it, to be honest. So this is technically the HQ here. You can see there's nothing here but a bunch of random NPCs standing around like idiots. Doing statistic graphs and all that stuff. And yeah, this is technically the old police station. And if there's gonna be like a dungeon underground, some crap, then I don't really know what to say, man. I mean, you gotta let them cook. So I mean, once they actually do cook it, then maybe I get to judge, depending on how well it looks. Anyways, some final part of this video, the final part, which was from a post from Degree, which he once said today is Friday, meaning it can be very much be Match Chapter 2 of the day, but also not. If today's not the day, then the last content update will be a month ago. Do you really think, Nancy? Do you think we're finally getting Season 3 plus Christmas today? And then he just tags them, of course there isn't. And Plasma says, I sure do hope the Christmas event will be crates again. This guy here thinks it's crates again because Max once said, but ultimately I can't promise the Christmas event is going to be anything special. I just don't want the game to sink before we can turn it around, so... And Shifty replies with one of the most W tweets ever, known as, "It's not crates." Good. Boss fight? And then Swifty Studios once said, sadly no boss fight. We want to maintain the level of quality when it comes to boss fights, and we don't want to rush something out before this is a boss fight. We're playing on something fun. Stay tuned for more Twitter updates on Tuesday. So I'll be like doing a little hopefully I can make a video on it, whatever the thing is on Tuesday. If not, then I guess you guys can go watch someone else's video, you know. Because specifically on Tuesday and Wednesdays, I really don't like. I don't really bother recording anything. So yeah. If they do drop something, maybe I'll try to like show you guys what it is, and who knows, you know. If I can't, then I'll probably just drop a community post and let you guys know. But and that's all I have, and I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Be sure to like, comment, and consider subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.